Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Wrestling with Idiots podcast. We just got through watching the Survivor Series, and we about to go ahead and do a little recap. And here we got our special guest with us, Tony. Hey, Tony, what's going on, man?
How's it going? Happy to be
Hey,
back. How are you guys?
Hey, man, chilling.
Good.
Well, I got some bad news. I did not know the event started at 6. Actually, I did know. Citoo did tell me about it. I just completely forgot. And I came into the ending of the women's Survivor Series War Games match.
That's probably the best match of the night, dude. You missed out.
Then wow, yeah, because I did see everything else, and I got to tell you, well, we'll get through with it. You guys, let's talk about the first match. Who wants to go first? 'Cause you fill me in.
So it was outstanding. The Nia Jax chair shots had to be the best part of the match for sure. They were very
Chair
soft.
shots, was the chair shots that she took, or was it from her?
Oh, that she gave. She was dishing them out. Very soft, very pillowy hits. She's very caring of her coworkers.
Yeah.
Her colleagues.
Is it as bad as a Hogan chair shot that K Dog back in?
That's what everyone online is comparing it to. They're like, this is the exact
That's what we saw.
chair shot.
Oh yeah, then that's a devastating chair shot. Then
She was just taking influence. I can respect that.
I mean, she already got the leg drop.
oh,
I think the biggest highlight had to be the double jump from the top corners of the cages. One from Io doing her trash can
Moonsault.
the trash can moonsault, and then Tiffy did a swanton. So that was pretty tough. I'm surprised she didn't go with the prettiest moonsault ever.
Yeah, I actually did catch that part. I think I just had tuned in and saw that trash can part.
Rhea looked amazing in the match this year.
Oh, he does.
She dominated for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know why we have Raquel on the roster.
There's a lot of people on that roster. I don't know why we got.
I don't know why we have Candice LeRae on the
Yeah,
roster.
Candice LeRae's another one.
What do you mean, guys? She tried her best.
Yeah, okay. Or she get the effort award.
Might as well, since they're getting everybody a participation trophy now.
I mean, everybody gets to make a wish, right?
Yeah, at this point.
I would give it an A overall.
So?
Really?
The match.
Oh, the match.
The match, I would give it A.
I like the match. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably give it like a high B, but it was a good match. I was good with it.
What would have made it an A for you?
If Tiff cashed in.
Oh, yeah. Because they really did have that moment where we thought...
Wait, did
I
you see
thought
that,
was
Jay?
gonna happen too. I did see that. I thought she was gonna cash in. I'm just like, all right, cool. She got a chance. Let's do it. It would have been the perfect time to do it too.
Raquel messed it up for everybody.
Yeah. We don't need
it happened.
Release her.
Nah, I said release her.
Just kidding.
Well, I can't give it a grade because obviously, like I said, I stepped in and towards the ending. So,
Well, that's good. That's good because I want to know what you think about the other matches.
the next match after that, wasn't that the Nakamura match?
Yeah.
Yes.
Brother.
Wow. Nakamura looks really, really dark. Like the Japanese Darth Vader or whatever.
I feel like he was like Japanese Joker.
Yo,
Japanese Joker. See though, when we did the prediction show, did we say that LA Knight was gonna win?
yeah.
You guys said that.
Oh, we were wrong then, huh?
Yeah. My brother's the only one that picked this up.
Damn.
Everybody in the house, our jaws were on the floor.
Yeah, we were
like,
shocked.
what the hell just happened?
Yeah, I mean,
I just think they're setting it up for a nice feud, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, Nakamura's not a bad wrestler, of course, but I mean, he just came back and it's just like, he came back and, looking different as hell, looking like the Japanese Sting, the Japanese Crow version of Sting or whatever. But I ain't see that coming. And
No, me neither.
I mean, yeah.
Well, do you feel like it hurts LA Knight's stock? Him losing the title?
No. Not at all. Not at all. Hell no. It don't hurt him at all.
Well, we're going to find out.
Nah, ain't gonna hurt him. Trust me. That loss didn't hurt him. I give that
He just gotta
match.
hit me with a banging promo next time we see him.
Yeah, that's all you got to do. He's a good talker. He's a good wrestler, good talker. He's got it. And he's got the fan base, so ain't nothing gonna hurt him. Well, that match didn't hurt him. I'll probably I give it a C minus. It was average at its best. Nothing too spectacular that I saw. Whatever. Definitely shocking result to the match. Um, kudos to Nakamura for winning the United States title, though.
Yeah, I'd probably give it a low C. I really didn't care for the match, but I was shocked that he won. That was the most shocking thing out of the whole match.
I think we're pretty much on the same page.
Yeah.
Except I'm not going C minus. I'm gonna go C. I think it was a C only because that ending was
Shocking, right?
not expected. You know, I thought everybody was retaining tonight, but it's nice that we got like a little surprise. I think that was pretty cool, and I hope that in this feud we get like a really brutal matchup between the two of them before.
Oh yeah,
LA
we definitely got
gets
to get
back.
that. Yeah, we got to get that. So we all in agreement, right? Rematch at some point in time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I see them doing this for a while because now that Nakamura's champion, I can see him retaining by getting DQ'd with the miss or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But I'll run this shit for a while.
What we have next? What was number 3?
Triple threat.
Yeah.
Triple threat. Man, Ludwig, man, he's got that walk, huh? He's got that funny walk.
Yeah, he
I
got a
ain't gonna
certain
lie.
walk over there.
Like
Yeah,
his
he
fruit
got
of the
that.
looms are a little too tight.
He's not from
Yeah,
San
yeah.
Francisco?
Hey man, I don't know, but it's just a walk for me, man. Like it's a little funny.
Yeah, he real
But
funny.
Sheamus, yeah, Sheamus, Sheamus is, veteran of the game, been out there for over 10 years. What has he been in professional wrestling for? What, 15 years, 16? Maybe
Yeah, it's been a
longer?
while.
Probably longer. Yeah, yeah.
Because
Long
he
time.
debuted in WWE, right? Like in what, 09?
Was it on 09? Yeah, damn,
Yeah.
way past the 10-year mark then.
He looked really good in some parts, and then some parts you really saw that his age is
Yeah.
there.
He got a little out of shape too.
I mean, yeah, but hey, that's what happens when you have all those battle scars, you know what I mean? So good job, good, shout out for him. He always makes everything look good. Like he's one of those tough guys, and it's just like a lot of the Irish guys, a lot of Irish wrestlers have always been, the tough guys, the toughest ones in the bar, and they always put on, great matches, tough man matches. So I do like that. He does bring that element, but man, that Braun Breaker, man, that boy's truly special.
Yeah, he's
That
special.
that's special.
That's like peak athleticism right now.
Yeah, he a beast. He
Yeah.
a proud. Don't mess
Yeah.
him up, Triple H.
We need Finley back.
What we need Philly back for?
So Braun can destroy him.
That's a real Irishman.
Yeah.
My name's Finley. No, fought.
He tough.
Nah, a real Irishman would have been Hornswoggle. No, you talk about Irishman.
Didn't
That's
he
real
sign
Irishman right
a
there.
Legends contract? Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
That's good. You know what? You put him on NXT, he might be the same height as some of those guys over there.
Oh. That's not nice.
Right?
Yeah, I ain't touching that one.
He's probably around the same height as Johnny Gargano, actually.
Again, I'm not touching that one.
Hey, Shirt Kings rise up.
And as I told you before, my friend, you are a sizist. Okay, you're a sizist.
A sizist.
That's a new thing.
A sizist.
I promise you it is.
So
I've
it's
never
like
heard
racism, but with height and weight. He's a
I love
sizist.
that.
You know what, Tony? How much did you like this match?
This match, I was dozing off.
Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, you was sleeping.
I was dozing off. They had to bring second round of pizza.
Yeah.
That second round of pizza woke me up.
Yeah, the second round woke everybody up, I think.
I thought the match was good from what I do remember. The ending was real good. I think once we thought that Sheamus was gonna get that pin off on Braun, and then Ludwig broke it up. Yeah. I think that's when I was like, started paying attention.
That's when it started heating up.
Yeah, it got really exciting at that point. But
a decent match.
I think it's like a C plus maybe. There was nothing really amazing about it.
I would also probably give it a C. It was nothing too special. Thank God they just didn't mess up and take the belt off of Braun. I would have been tight.
Yeah, I give it a C plus for sure.
And then I don't even remember that match, bro.
The
Like
next
it was
one, right?
so bad. It was booty.
Oh man, he's talking about
Priest and Gunther.
Yup, Priest and Gunther.
Bro.
I just don't like anything Gunther does. Like,
Thank you.
I'm just not impressed with the guy. Like, I feel like he's the same every single match, which a lot of wrestlers are, but he's just, I don't know.
He's like watching paint dry.
Right.
You know, it's crazy because I was talking to Jared, right? Because Jared was here. And I told Jared, there are certain things, like you see Bigfoot, right?
Okay.
Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Of course I do.
Right, but you never seen him. You believe in
Nope.
aliens?
Of course I do.
But you never seen them. Same thing with like
Only on
Gunther's
TV.
fans. I believe Gunther has fans. I just never seen one.
So wait a minute. You tell me that Jarrett was there, but he never wants to come and do an episode or nothing?
Yeah, you know what? You sent me the message as soon as he left.
Oh. Yeah, oh well.
As soon as he dipped out, you sent me the message and I'm like, this guy.
Yeah, oh well.
But
skipping on out of town.
I'll tell you right now, when this match happened, I did not see one person watching this match. I was on my phone.
Yeah, everybody
you was on your phone. Jared was on his phone.
Yeah, bro. We need Vladimir Kozlov back.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of the match. I'm not a Damian Priest fan.
We wanted him to win.
Yeah, everybody wanted him to win.
Oh, of course you guys wanted him to win. I mean, no.
Jared wanted him to win too. It's not a race thing.
I could care less to see him the champion. I could care less to see if Damian Priest is ever champion again. Plus the interference with Finn Balor, I'm just like, come on, man. Listen, Jesus Christ! Like, let this whole Judgment Day feud with Damian Priest go. Like, come on, let that shit go.
Speaking of that, like over that, like they're using it too much. So they're dragging it on. Do you think that this Liv and Rhea thing's over now that they won at War Games?
Nope. Because at some point in time, Liv has got. I mean, not Liv. But Rhea's got to get the belt back.
Yeah, I can see that match stretching on till Mania, blowing off at Mania.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's definitely not good.
Especially that you have Raquel now. You probably got her in the way. But yeah, I'll tell you right now, I'm happy that they had Finn Balor cost Damian.
Instead of Damian just losing?
Yeah, because, again, he's a top 10 merchandise seller. Like, he's over.
Yeah.
And then the other guy, he's like watching paint dry. And again, you need these guys to be credible. So you can't...
How much is Gunther's merch selling?
I don't think he got anybody buying his shit. He's not cool. There's nothing cool about the guy. Except for the fact that he puts people to sleep that are watching his shit.
All right. You guys are going to turn this into the Gunther bashing show. I mean, I hate to break you.
Do you have any of his merch?
I don't have anybody's merchandise, so that doesn't mean anything.
He's a big Gunther fan.
I'm a 37-year-old man. I'm not buying merchandise for wrestlers.
You don't have his action figure on your show?
No, I don't have any of that
stuff. You offended him, though, you would think.
I mean, look at the guy's credentials. I mean, he better credentials than Damian Priest does, so I'm just saying.
Yeah,
by the way, fellas, I know you guys are big Damian Priest fans, but...
No, you're right. His credential, like, he did win way more fake matches than Damian did.
He did. So Damian Priest is worth what? Nothing much. I mean, he's now a merchandise sub because
he
why?
makes money for the company. So.
Well, yeah, you know why? Because Rhea Ripley. If Damian Priest wasn't with Judgment Day, if he didn't have Rhea Ripley being the chief and leader of that group, he wouldn't be selling a damn thing. Because what was he doing before then? My ass.
I disagree.
I think what does it for him? What was Damian Priest doing before Judgment Day? Nothing.
Look, I think what does it for him is the strong backing of the LGBTQ community because everybody loves their bisexual Undertaker.
Well, I'll tell you right now, it's not for nothing. And I'll go online. There's a lot of girls that like the guy.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot, again, you look at top merchandise sellers, a lot of girls are going to buy more stuff.
Guys. And again, guess who he has to thank for all that? The Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley and Dom.
I
Because
mean,
let's
I
be
guess it
honest,
makes sense
eh,
because he wasn't really doing much before Judgment Day.
that's my whole point. So it's just like he was. Put it like this: if Damian Priest would have never got with the Judgment Day, he'd be Baron Corbin.
If Gunther never held the IC title for so long, he wouldn't be anybody either.
But he did.
If Triple H didn't have a stiffy for Gunther, he'd be a nobody. Oh,
But he did. Gunther
Triple H
came in.
got a stiffy for
Gunther came in red hot. NXT champion for that UK crap or whatever like that. Made some noise. Went to the NXT. Did what he did over there. Intercontinental champion for as long as he was. He's made a lot of noise. Damian Priest had the same opportunities and made no noise up until he had to team up with a group of other people and was never even number one in his own group.
That's just bad writing.
Bad writing. Okay, he's just not as good as you guys say he is. He had to have his handheld. Now he's on his own. And hey, cool.
And he's a top merchandise seller. Wait, what's your point?
Only
He's
because
he's a top merchandise seller.
he has Judgment Day. And when he was with Judgment Day, Edge was the leader. Finn Balor was the leader. Rhea Ripley was the leader. And he was number 3. He was always number 3 in that group.
So wait a minute.
He was never even 2.
Okay, but wait, with your logic, because he was in Judgment Day, why is it not going good for Finn Balor? Or JD McDonough? Or Carlito?
Or Dom. Dom's up right now.
Well, Dom, who cares about
but
them?
and again, Dom don't really crack into the top 10. Liv does.
Who cares about them?
Well, no, I'm just using your logic. You're saying that the reason he's a top 10 merchandise seller is because of Judgment Day.
Yeah.
So wouldn't the other guys be in the top 10 as well?
No. Put it like this. Was Scott Norton and Virgil top 10 merchandise seller in the NWO? Technically, yeah, because they all had the same NWO shirt. But if they had their own shirts, were anybody going to buy their merchandise? No.
Well, I will tell you right now, those Judgment Day shirts, because they all had separate shirts. Damian, Rhea, and Dominic were the top sellers.
I wanted to get the one shirt with all the names and R-Truth.
I wanted that too. Yeah, and it sold out. Again, I was trying to get a couple Damian shirts, and they all sold out. This is before they turned him babyface.
Hey, and that's cool. But again, like I said, he was only hot because he got with a hot group. Well, it became hot later on, and that was mainly because of Rhea Ripley and Dom. Other than that, he's the third man.
I'll tell you right now, Dom's still in the group. Why is the group not hot?
Oh, the group is not hot because it's worn its course. It's over with. That's all. Every group comes to an end. No matter how hot a group is, it does run its course. You know that. Yeah. You're a wrestling fan.
I know. It's just a crazy coincidence that the minute the group runs its course is when Damian and Rhea leave.
Nah, it's just hey, then there you go. Rhea Ripley. Dom is still doing his thing. Everybody's still the whole. I'm pretty sure because I don't watch it. Pretty sure that Dom and Liv are doing pretty well.
No, Liv is a top merchandise seller. Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Doing great.
She's doing great. Dom is doing great too. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
I would imagine Dom is definitely selling more merchandise than Gunther.
Oh well, there you go. So probably outsold Damian Priest too.
So you giving this?
No, it would have been up. The numbers would have been there. They're not there.
Oh well.
So that logic that shit goes right out the window real quick.
I mean, I know you're a big fan, but like I said, he wasn't shit before the group. You can say what you want about Gunther. He's been champion more times than Damian Priest. Held belts longer than Damian Priest.
Right. No, yeah. I mean, Ric Flair's been more champion than John Cena. Like, they're giving titles. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, having a belt means something, does it not?
No, yeah. I mean, shit. Look, Kofi was a champion, and so was Jinder.
Yeah. And Jinder was a champion longer than Damian Priest.
Oh.
Yeah. And I tell you right now, when Jinder was champion, more people were watching him than Gunther. That's another thing. Since Gunther been champion of rating.
I'm pretty sure the same thing is for Damian Priest. No, I'm pretty sure Jinder. More people was watching when Jinder was champion too.
I really liked Rollins as heavyweight champion.
Yeah, Rollins is another guy.
Is he legitimately hurt right now?
Huh?
is Rollins. Is he legitimately hurt right now?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think they got no place for him right now. Like no real spot.
Well, apparently he was supposed to be the fifth man for the War Games match, but obviously that didn't happen, and I think they wrote him off. I don't know if he legit got hurt
No, I think they
or
wrote him
they
off
just
because
wrote him off.
nobody wanted him as the fifth man. People were tired of Rollins.
I don't think that's what it was.
I don't even know how that fit.
That
Like
it
the
doesn't
storyline.
make sense. It don't make sense.
Like someone would have to turn on the other person.
It don't like. Let's put him in the group. Oh wait, didn't he just battle Roman at WrestleMania night one? Didn't Roman
It's
put his head in his back?
Hey, but it's wrestling logic. Wrestling logic doesn't always make sense. They just don't.
Yeah, I don't think he's hurt.
And that actually made sense though. So it's very shocking that they didn't go through with that one.
I think they're just waiting around to see what they're gonna do with Punk, with him and Roman right now, because I think that's Seth's next path is going up against CM Punk.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is a perfect way to get into the main event of things. We got the OG bloodline versus the new bloodline, and I mean, I didn't really care for this match.
We didn't give grades on the Gunther match.
Oh, we didn't. Oh, I give it a.
You said it's an A, right?
Nah. I give it a D minus.
D minus.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking the same thing.
Oh yeah, from everything I've seen,
not even the finish was like good.
Yeah, D
It was
minus.
disappointing. It was very disappointing.
No, I'm happy Finn came out. I had a feeling Finn was going to interfere.
Yeah, D minus.
Main event. Jey Uso. Yeet or no yeet? I don't know.
He's over. He was the last one to come out.
Yeah.
He's over. He's a top merchandise seller. I think he's in the top 3.
This guy loves talking about numbers and merchandise sales.
Favorite moment from the match.
Paul Heyman probably. Roman and Seth. I mean Roman and CM Punk face off in the cage where Roman stopped CM Punk from going in. Probably everything that happened with those two, the interaction, and I think also, what was it? CM Punk, he hit Jacob Fatu with the toolbox, and Jacob popped right back up or something like that.
We went crazy with that.
Yeah, that moment was crazy. Insane.
Yeah, he a badass. He different. He's a badass. But the only problem is with badasses like that, it's gonna fizzle out at some point in time, and I'm not looking. I don't want to see that happen no time soon.
Before he loses his spark, I need to see him go up against Braun, because those are like two very like peak athletes. Like to go watch them do their thing.
We could see them in the Rumble.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Because didn't they have a face-off?
Yeah, on Raw. Yeah. On Raw. I actually saw that.
And that pop was insane. That pop was nuts.
It was a face-off between who?
Braun Breaker and
Jacob Fatu.
Oh, you talking about that happened that happened weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when Jay lost the belt, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was the biggest pop of the night, and I watched that Raw.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that was the biggest pop of the night.
But again, Braun Breaker, he that do.
Yo, that would be insane. That'd be an insane match.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that one.
Yeah, like have him go off, try to go get that title.
Man, I'm just ready for this bloodline thing to be done.
I think this match, I don't know. I liked it a lot. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of really good spots. And there was barely any botches, except for the one.
Yeah, he went under the ring, and he botched looking under the ring.
You know what it is now with him? It's almost like the Jay Cargill thing, where you're looking for the F up. You're looking for the shit that they do that's gonna mess up. Because I definitely do. I'm like, watch him like trip going up the steps or something. Watch him trip going in the ring. He's going to mess up something. And I mean, it wasn't totally bad this time. And, it's a good thing that he wasn't, the one or two focus. in this match, so I'm pretty sure at some point in time he messed up somewhere where the camera didn't see. But him taking out the table and looking underneath the ring, that was just like, oh, come on, like we're all looking at you, and you notice that we're looking at you.
So he's getting a raise when his contract comes up, right?
I mean, he's just fortunate to be there. He's a better talent than Bobby Lashley. I know that much. And Shelton Benjamin, forget about it. He's more athletic than Shelton Benjamin, and he's stronger than Bobby Lashley. Tongaloa, he's the man.
I think he's better than Lesnar too.
Yeah.
100%. His finisher is the most devastating finisher I've ever seen in my entire life.
The trip?
I wouldn't go up against
the botch.
The botch. I wouldn't want to get hurt.
The botch.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
right.
I'm shocked he hasn't put people on the shelf yet.
He's gonna put himself on the shelf like Jay Cargill did. He's gonna.
Bro, we say that. Watch him wrestle for like 15 more years and retire without any injuries.
Oh man, that'd be funny.
Watch him bag Jade Cargill.
That'd be funny.
Hey, he got swag.
He does got swag. All them boys got swag.
The bloodline.
The new bloodline go crazy with the swag department, yo. They all go shopping together.
I'll tell you
Hell
right now,
yeah.
we were talking about the Judgment Day, how the group has fizzled out. Not the bloodline, the OG bloodline. No, that group.
Yo, how did you feel about that ending of the match, though? Didn't it feel like something else was supposed to happen and didn't? Because why the hell did we follow them all the way to the end of the ramp?
I thought The Rock was going to come out.
Yeah, I thought we thought the same thing, that he was going to just come out behind them or something.
Yeah, I definitely thought that was going to happen. But, the Tooth Fairy 2 is coming out next year, so...
Is it really?
No.
I was really excited.
He might as well, because you seen his last movie?
So. Have you seen Madison Pettis right now?
You seen the last movie that came out? Was it Red Notice?
Red
One. No, the red ones.
The red ones are doing good.
I heard it's not good.
That's not doing good.
I heard the movie wasn't great.
Bro, they're not doing numbers.
Jeez. I didn't think it was gonna, though.
Not me neither.
It's like way too far before Christmas to come out.
Well, people getting tired of him. He's in everything. They're getting tired of him.
I don't think he's a good actor. Honestly,
you don't think he's
have you seen him raise his eyebrow?
Mm-hmm. My favorite Rock film, and this is
Be Cool.
No, my favorite Rock film is not actually considered a good movie, but Scorpion King.
Oh, you like Scorpion King?
Yeah, I really like that.
Bro, you guys ever seen Faster?
No.
That's a
good
movie. Faster?
I like him Faster.
What's that about?
It's like, I think he was like a getaway driver, and his whole group got killed, except for him. They had shot him, but they had missed his head or whatever. He came back.
It's a big ass head.
Right, you can't miss that shit.
Right. Maybe his ego was.
His brother had his throat split right in front of him.
It's a good movie though. You gotta see it.
He's doing.
Yeah.
He's doing back-to-back Moanas. Because he just did the voice for Moana 2 for Maui, and now he's acting as Maui in the live action. Bro, you saw those pictures, bro? He looks huge.
He looks like a snake.
Yeah, it's all natural.
It looked like a suit almost.
Yeah, it's like a fat suit.
Yeah.
It looked like Bronson Reed, actually.
But
it's like he's taking triple the amount of vitamins that Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior took from back in the 90s.
Not the vitamins.
You get them at GNC, right?
He gets them at GNC, for sure. Definitely.
I could have sworn it was all natural.
Definitely is.
I need those vitamins. Like yesterday.
He said like yesterday.
I think the match for me, it's not an A.
No.
It's a strong B.
A strong B.
You guys give it a strong B? I give it a C.
Basically, I would say it's a solid B plus player. You remember that?
Yeah. I give it a C because I wanted to see the tsunami. I think that should have been the move of the night. That should have been a reoccurring thing. I feel like that should have happened. That spot through the table should have happened. For sure.
Yeah. I'll tell you right now, those ropes are really strong.
Oh, yeah.
We was talking about that, right? Yeah. They kept him up. I'm like,
they used the reinforced
right they did.
Ones
That's a big man right there.
That is a big motherfucker, bro. But he's super duper athletic, bro.
Yeah,
For his size, it's insane.
I tell you right now, I'm not a fan. Brian's a big fan, but the guy's growing on me. He's growing on me. Hopefully, they stop having him lose.
That's what I was trying to tell you that before. Like, you'll never be a fan of some people based on how they book people. And they been had something with him when he came back. And I saw it from a mile away once he had his matches with Gunther, his matches with the whatever the guy name is from the War Raiders or the Viking Raiders or whatever they are now.
Fucking match,
Ivar?
yeah.
Is it Ivar?
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you saw the move and it was getting over, but it's just like it wasn't happening like how it should have.
Right.
And then it started to, and then you know, see where it's at now. So just like everybody's into, and it's a simple splash. And just like if they just keep doing that, and I believe because somebody said it best in the comments, him and Jacob Fatu is something that I didn't know that we need to see. I would love to see those two, and I did not know that they wrestled against each other back in the day. But I'm not opposed against those two teaming up. That's a monster heel tag team if I ever saw one. And we haven't had one of those in years. And we need one desperately in that division.
Oh, yeah. They would be scary.
But, and this is the problem I have with them having him in War Games. I knew his team was losing. And this is him coming off, right, because he lost to Rollins. And before that, he lost to Braun Strowman.
But then he beat Rollins, though. He beat Rollins.
Yeah, with the help of Solo, right?
It doesn't matter. It's wrestling.
Yeah.
Guess what? Eddie Guerrero won the title, but nobody remembers he got helped by Bill Goldberg. So no one brings that up, so it doesn't really matter. They don't.
But, right, again, the problem is that if you're going to keep doing this with this guy, there's going to be a problem. Look, and I don't know how much Raw you've seen. You remember when Braun Breaker lost his title?
Yeah.
I remember the next week, because I watched Raw. His reaction was not there. To the point where he had a promo with Jay, and Jay was trying to get the crowd to give him a reaction, and I'm like, that's the consequence of booking these guys like shit. You can't keep doing that. You're going to book these guys like shit, which is, look, Damian Priest, he lost today because of Finn. Good, you can't book him like shit because he's a main eventer on that brand. You really don't have a lot. You have Drew, who's not there, Rollins, who's not there, CM Punk, who's usually not there. So you're left with who?
You think Damian Priest is the main event on that brand?
On the Raw brand, yeah, because there's nobody else. Well, and again, he's a former world champion.
He's a merchandise seller, right? I'm pretty sure like R-Truth is, but I don't see him being a main event on that brand. I see CM Punk. If he was still champion, then yeah, Rollins. I see CM Punk, Rollins, Drew, and Gunther because Gunther's the champion. Despite you guys not liking him or not, but
Gunther only works out for promos though, for real.
What happened?
I said Gunther's only out there for promos. That's it, or to interrupt somebody.
Yeah. Usually when I watch Raw, I don't see him wrestling.
I don't see him in the ring too much.
Yeah, I don't see him.
No, and again, that's kind of bad booking too.
Yeah, and when they do have him doing in-ring action, it's usually a tag match with fucking his boy.
I don't know what happened. I don't know if they told him to tone it down or what, but his Intercontinental title stuff was a lot better than his stuff now, and maybe it has everything to do with matching him up with other people, because his matches right now, with Randy Orton, with Damian Priest, with everybody that they're giving him, is just not matching up too well.
He almost had a match every week when he was doing his IC stuff.
Here's the problem. Yeah. Who was he wrestling when he was IC champion? Because if
you're
wrestling,
Bronson Reed, the Ivar fella, he was having matches with a good amount of people.
Because if you're wrestling guys that are like better workers than who you're wrestling, it's just not. You're gonna have matches with the better workers. But you're having matches with Orton, and again, I like Orton, but Orton's an older guy who came back from an injury and gained about 50 pounds using the Rock's vitamins.
Yeah,
like damn,
bro, he got big. Bro.
Yeah, he got big.
He got big as fuck.
And again, that match put me to sleep. I was sleeping. The match that they had in Germany.
I didn't even watch it.
Don't watch it. I was falling asleep. I think Jay was falling asleep
What
too.
was the last thing that he did with KO that he's out right
Oh,
now?
but hold on real quick because all right, so because it's just like everyone's bashing him, but it's just like people forgetting, that he had his matches with Rey Mysterio, Nakamura, Braun Strowman, Sheamus, Drew McIntyre. So he was doing very well as Intercontinental Champion. Like I said, I don't know what
Well, that's
the
what.
hell
But
happened.
right, but that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you, if he's had better, people he's going against as an IC champion, and now as a world champion, he's got to put more of that work in, and he's not able to because the talent of those guys are just not up there. His matches are not going to be good. They're
So
just
you're
going to
telling me
keep.
that Damian Priest isn't that good then?
I don't think he's better than Chad Gable wrestling. I don't think he's better than a lot of those guys.
Chad Gable's nice.
And again, Chad Gable's a problem. But again, and here's the other problem: Damian's a big guy. When you have big guys working against each other, sometimes
that's
why
I would have gave that belt to, honestly.
That's not true at all, Cito,
Chad?
because Sheamus is a big guy, and Sheamus and Gunther tore the house down. And
right, yes, that's not always. Again, that's not what I just said. Most of the time, not all of the time, but most of the time, that's how that works. Undertaker complained about having to work with big guys because he got the same problem.
Certain big guys, though.
Exactly, that's exactly what I just said.
Certain big guys.
He said, "I hate big guys."
But here's the thing, though: the big guys that we're talking about can actually wrestle. That's the difference. If we're talking about big guys that Undertaker wrestled, those big guys weren't good versus pretty much almost damn near anybody. So there was a major difference.
5-star all the time.
Because Sheamus, Drew, and Damian Priest can have good matches with a lot of people. Sid couldn't have a good matches with a lot of people. King Kong Bundy, Viscera, all the Great Khali. A lot of those guys didn't have good matches. So Undertaker may complain about the big guys that he wrestled. That's because those guys were just trash all around. Overall garbage. So there's a difference.
Yeah, I mean, and I think the other problem too, I don't think with Gunther and his last opponents, it don't look like it's clicking. Something's not clicking. I don't know what it is.
I think they.
I know before Dragunov got hurt, they were trying to build him up to have a match with Gunther because those two matches that they've had on the NXT UK brand or whatever like that was heavily talked about, and I think that's what helped both of them out big time with those matches because it was so brutal and everything just looked real. And I know Bret Hart probably hates the match because of how those guys were legit looking like they were trying to hurt each other. But yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna have to watch these matches.
I'm not really so much into watching Randy Orton matches. I don't think he's that great. Damian Priest. So yeah, it's pretty much what they're pairing him up with. But I don't know. They got to give him something.
No, well, they got to do something. The other problem is Gunther's a heel. How many other? Drew's a heel. Now Punk's a face, but Punk's usually never there.
I want Drew to start
matches. And Seth Rollins, I don't know what Seth Rollins is. One day he's a heel, one day he's a face. I don't know what he's doing.
I think Gunther would have matches, really good matches with CM Punk and really good matches with Seth Rollins when that time comes.
I'm pretty sure Rollins could get a good match out of him. Rollins usually he'll put everything out there.
Rollins is a top 10, one of the best workers right now in today's wrestling.
Yeah,
he's a great performer.
I would imagine
100%.
that they can have a good match. If they can't have a good match, I don't know what's going on. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, it's very rare, but that does happen when you do have two good performers that sometimes they just don't mesh well together. Right. So that would be disappointing. But as far as on paper is concerned, those two should tear the house down.
I think he's gonna start running his mouth real soon because it's getting quiet for him, and he's gonna start running his mouth
realistically
and start talking about all the legends like he does, and he's gonna start talking about Cena, and that's how. Him and Cena are probably going to have some beef coming forward.
I don't expect that to be a good match at
all. You know what? Don't put it past Cena for having a good match with somebody like a Gunther. It's possible.
Cena's last couple matches were...
He's older. He's older. He's inactive. It's just going to happen. Yeah,
they've been bad, but you never know.
I hope. I don't know. I don't know who they got next for the guy. Because again,
That
tomorrow,
solo,
December.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, December.
That solo Sokoa match was booty. The Austin Theory match was super disappointing. Like, it was just...
He's an older guy.
Well, again, here's the thing, right? We named those guys too, right? And Solo isn't that great. He has not had a great match yet.
I don't think he's great.
No.
You think he's great?
No, it's a show.
Oh.
He's the leader of the bloodline.
It's like your Solo shirt in the closet.
Yeah, I mean, the only person acknowledged Solo outside of Jacob was Citoo. That was it.
He probably sells more shirts than Gunther too.
Oh wow.
Oof.
Oh wow.
Oof. I mean, he could sell more, but
he might.
Again, I mean, the guy has held the Intercontinental title more than anybody. So
I think his booking. Wait, what did you say about the Intercontinental title?
Said he's held the Intercontinental title longer than anybody in history.
Yeah, and then I think Hogan is number 2 with the WWE title.
Yeah, well.
No. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no PLE in December, right?
There is, I believe. Oh, yeah.
And then January, I don't think there's anything either.
What are you talking about? Of course there is. There's a Royal Rumble.
No, that's in February, okay?
They pushed the freaking Royal Rumble to February?
Yeah.
Jesus, top down to Christ.
I think the first week of February, right?
I think it's the first week.
Yeah.
Titans, bring me my bag of cocaine, please. Can we say cocaine on the podcast? I'm not sure, but
we'll find out.
We moved the Royal Rumble to February. For why? What is the purpose in that?
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand it. That's what I'm saying. Like these 2 months are gonna be long. If you watch Raw, it's gonna be long.
Hey, yo.
No, I don't know. I mean, they got Netflix coming up, right?
Yeah, they do.
There'll probably be a world title match at that point. And then I know he's got to be, right?
I think Cody's losing the belt on Saturday. The Saturday.
Well, hold on. December, they got 2 things going on. They got something called Deadline.
That's NXT.
December 7th. Oh, okay. Then, Saturday night. That'll be on the 14th of December.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about Speed.
I take it all the time.
I had a feeling.
Well, share. Stop being selfish, man.
Nah, this. Yeah. Oh man.
Not seen the upcoming events.
No roster that you could put against him. Sami Zayn's still on Raw, right? I don't know.
Sami Zayn is trash.
I think that Sami and Gunther shit's over there. Cause
I know, but who else you put with him? It's a problem. Because look, Finn and Damian, they got their thing.
Karrion Kross.
Oh.
Karrion Kross. Oh. Oh no.
Because New Day's about to break up. Yo, put Xavier Woods against him.
Nah, Xavier, I think, gonna be heel. Put Kofi with him. Kofi might be able to. I don't know. Kofi might be able to.
Well, we don't know. We don't know yet what's about to happen because Big E's probably gonna turn. And we don't really know.
I want Xavier to turn on Kofi and then hit Big E in the chair with a chair under his neck. That's what I want. Be a heel, a real heel. Have some balls, damn it.
No, I don't want that to happen.
That's what I want to happen. Want them broken up.
Nah,
give him a solo run. Do a draft. Put him on SmackDown. Give him the U.S. title. Give the guy something.
No, I don't want that to happen.
Well, you want them to stay together?
Yeah.
Oh, you bugging.
But it's a new day. Yes, it is.
It's a new day. Yes, it is. Exactly.
Nah, I don't want to say that.
There's tension in the group. Let them stay together,
Unless Big E's returning to wrestle, then okay. If not, you got to break them up.
I don't think he should return to wrestle.
No, me neither. That's what I'm saying. Break them up.
Yeah, no.
How long have they been without him?
I wouldn't have them break up. Only because, again, it's wrestling, and we've seen it happen all the time. When do we ever see a group actually, go through something but actually get back together? They can have a little match or whatever like that and get back together.
You mean like
I
without
want
breaking up?
something, yeah, without breaking up.
The world's greatest tag team.
Because
Oh,
again,
don't play with me.
because I said,
That's
like
the
I say, I want to
heavyweights.
see something different. This is what some people, wrestling fans, don't understand. Like, all right, you want to see something different.
I think people want them to break up. And again, I think if they break up, they could have some banger matches against each other.
Yeah, nah. Wrestling 101 and wrestling logic, that happens all the time. So like I said, I want to see something different.
Well, we're gonna
I
find
don't, I
out.
don't want to keep saying the same shit all over and over again. Just, I'm not interested in that.
We're gonna see.
They're gonna do an I Quit match, and the loser gotta leave WWE.
Oh,
And Kofi's gonna go on a long break.
I'll tell you right now. You know what? Kofi got a family, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely break them up on Monday and have him do an injury angle. Have Kofi out for a minute. He can spend the holidays with his family, with his kiddos. Come back at the Royal
Yeah.
Rumble, eliminate him. Oh,
Ooh.
what? Ooh.
Yeah,
I should
nah.
be a writer. Don't play with me, yo.
Yeah, nah. Let me ask you guys something, because I know we're gonna have to get up out of here soon.
Talk to me, and then talk to him.
Talk to us.
Favorite,
Same time.
favorite, favorite Survivor Series moment, or moments if you have more than one. I'm probably gonna do one or two for me. You guys seem to be stuck, so I'm gonna go first.
Yeah,
'Cause
go.
I know I just threw this out of nowhere. So, um, my favorite Survivor Series moments, right? Oh man, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret the Hitman Hart, 96. 96, man. I just love that Survivor Series and the two matches, man. They did it for me, because that was Stone Cold's, to me, that wasn't necessarily his breakout. It may have been his breakout moment or performance. Oh, that's my phone. Um, that match, because the thing that made Stone Cold was pretty much that promo at the King of the Ring. But that match with Stone Cold and Bret Hart, man, that was something. And then Psycho Sid beating Shawn Michaels for the WWF Championship, that was another great moment in Survivor Series history for me, because I was a big Psycho Sid fan at that point in time. Like, I was a major fan, and I was so happy to see Shawn Michaels lose that belt and tuck his balls and just leave. And I was so happy about that. Um, when Stone Cold came back the next year, 1997, we all know the year. Stone Cold versus Owen Hart. Very short match, but I love the match. I love the match because Stone Cold got his revenge. And again, it wasn't your typical wrestling match like you would see today. Guy comes back from an injury. The match was only what, like 3 minutes long. It was less than 5 minutes. So I definitely enjoyed that moment. He got his belt back. Um, they kept it short and sweet. So I love that moment. Um, I hate to talk about a person who killed his family and killed himself. Well, he could kill himself, but his family, that was just ridiculous. But when Chris Benoit tapped out Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series, um, that was a moment. That was a moment because I knew right then and there that Chris was going to go on to do great things at that point in time, and he eventually did. Um,
Until he did.
yeah, yep, pretty much. Um, and one more in that same match, John Cena. I I think it was the same match. Yeah, John Cena gave the FU to the Big Show, and I think that was the first time he ever did that. So it was just two shocking moments. John Cena hitting the FU on the Big Show, because John is a much smaller guy, and we would have never known that John could do that until he did it. And yeah, those are just two great moments, two other great moments in Survivor Series. What you guys got?
Well, I know a lot of people hated the Raw versus SmackDown thing because they did that and they beat that to death, right?
Mm.
But I remember, I think it might have been the '05 Survivor Series where they had Team SmackDown versus Team Raw, where you had Teddy Long SmackDown against Eric Bischoff's Raw. It was such a good match. And I think Orton was the sole survivor of the match, beating I think Shawn Michaels.
Okay.
And even the build up to it. The other one, I think you have Orton and Shawn again, was 2003. Team Bischoff against Team Austin, where Austin had to retire.
Yeah.
Shawn's that dude. He could go. He might go. I don't care what nobody say. You know, those two first come into my head, and then it's been talked about to death, so I don't want to really get into it. But the Montreal Screwjob, only because that led to the Attitude Era and the Mr. McMahon character.
I was gonna say the Screwjob myself, cause that shit is just like you can't fathom it. And it's so crazy. And then, like, all the stories that just come after that, like the behind-the-scenes stories, it's just good stuff.
He wouldn't punch Shawn like that. I'll tell you that right now. Shawn hit him with some sweet chin music. Yeah,
right.
Brett knows not to do that with Shawn. He know what it is.
Y'all know that weird theory, right?
I heard that weird
theory. Lovers.
I don't want to hear. It's not true. Not Shawn. Only Shawn and Sonny. Oh. True story.
Cocaine and sunshine.
Oh, come on. Stop dumping on Sonny. Leave her alone.
Oh, the hell with that girl.
Well, I'll tell you right now, before we do go, overall rating for the show, which I'll give it.
Overall grade?
Overall. But only 8 the ref. Don't go Z or
is C plus or B minus? It's like right in between.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'd probably give it a regular B.
Just if it was just both war games.
Yeah.
If it was just both war games, because like those in between matches really weighed the whole showdown.
Yeah.
Because like you really, going into it, we were excited.
Yeah, we were super for it.
And then we were like very just stagnant,
just waiting.
Yeah, just waiting.
Fell asleep for one.
Right.
Pizza came. We all woke up.
Right.
Everybody was on their phone for the other match, and then main event happened.
Right. That's why I'm saying like it's teetering between the two, bro.
Between those two. You know what? Yeah. Now I'm gonna change. Yeah. Now it's a B minus. Yeah. B minus went down. Right. Play with me.
Well, I'll tell you, for me, I already wasn't excited about War Games because I knew it was happening. And excuse me, I didn't care about the Bloodline storyline anymore. I don't care about the Bloodline story anymore. And I kind of knew that there weren't going to be a bunch of great matches. When it comes down to War Games, it's a bunch of great spots, and it is what it is. I give it a C minus.
C minus.
That's close to a D.
Yeah.
Pause.
D for damn?
I mean, that one match, in my opinion, was a B. It just wasn't. Everything was a C or a C minus or a D. So nothing was like, oh my God, just nah.
Let's go.
Okay. That's fair.
Can't be mad at that.
Not even angry.
So, yep, that's what it is for me.
That's what it was.
That's how it happened to end up.
Tell him. Yo, tell him!
Yeah. I know this is a Survivor Series show, but I'm waiting for the next podcast episode, bro, because I'm not going to lie to you. I've been wanting this shit all over AEW.
You got toilet paper at least?
I ran out. That's how much I shit on you.
That's it. I'm ready for that. I'll dump on AEW any chance I get. I'm fair. Hey, you saw what I was doing before. I list numbers, and their numbers ain't too good either.
Screw the numbers. Real quick, man. I just got to do it. Everybody was acting like Tony Khan was the savior of wrestling, right? Because of Vince McMahon. Then Triple H. But here's the thing. Tony Khan may look like a geek and a nerd and all this other crap. He may be a mark and all this stuff. But in hindsight, well, not even in hindsight, but what you can see right now is when the guy wants his release, what does Tony Khan do?
He petty. He won't let them go.
Exactly. Ricky Starks just made it known that he wanted to wrestle. I know you're not a big fan of Ricky Starks, but that's not the point. Because this has been happening.
You're not waiting for the next podcast, huh? He's just going all in right now.
it's on my mind, man. It's just ridiculous. I'm not gonna get all the way into it, no, but
All right.
yeah,
Yeah, leave them with a tease.
yeah. So yeah, we gonna get in that ass next time. We gonna get it. Pause. Super duper pause. No Diddy. No slip and slide Johnson and Johnson. But we got to get into the Tony Khan stuff, and I hate doing it, but it's just, man, and of course we don't get any AEW fans who listen to the podcast. Probably
They
not
don't really
because
have a lot to begin with.
well, yeah, I'm about to say there's
On
no
fire.
AEW fans anymore either. And god damn it, we got to talk about Jon Moxley, who left the WWE because he thought it was so ridiculous to shove a needle up his ass and all this other crap. But the stuff that he's doing is way worse, way more embarrassing. He wrestled Orange Cassidy at Full Gear in the main event. We getting in that ass next episode.
We doing it.
We got to. We got
I
to.
got you. I don't play.
Nah, because he said.
Neither do I.
2 times.
Third
Two
time.
times.
Third time, there's no coming back from.
Hey, yo. Lose or
Man.
no lose?
But, all right, you guys ready to close out the show?
Like Monday nights. Yeah.
Tony, you want to close it? Who wants to close it?
Oh,
I
don't even know how to do this.
Yo,
We never do. We just kind of go with the flow of things here on the Wrestling with Idiots podcast. That's what we do here.
I'm honored to get to close this out on the Wrestling with Idiots podcast. Always a pleasure to be here. Always a pleasure to talk the shit that we love. Just be careful because this guy's coming for asses. Thanks for listening. Tell your friends.
All right, guys, that's the show. Peace out.
Peace.